to another edition of Monday Motivation with Bukola. It's a show about inspiration, women empowerment, beauty, business, money, culture, entertainment, and advocacy. And today we have a great guest in the house. She's Deborah Williams. She's going to be telling us about inspiring women and empowering women who have gone through some kinds of abuse, whether it's domestic violence or any kind of abuse. She's a mother, she's a grandmother, she's a spiritual leader, she's an advocate in our community. So you will be hearing a lot from her today and be drawing a lot of value and strength, especially for you if you are going through a bad experience right now and you just need some motivation to give you hope. She's going to be giving you loads of hope today on Monday Motivation with Bukola. Thank you so much, Deborah, for joining us today. Thank you
for having me. Thank you. Such an honor to be here. Such an honor.
Thank you. And as we roll on the show, the quote I have for you today is also from Brainy Quotes. I kind of like, Brainy Quotes. We have interesting quotes. And this one says, problems are not stop signs. They are guidelines. And this quote is by Robert H. Schuller. I will take it again. Problems are not stop signs. They are guidelines. So are you going through any kind of problem right now and you think it's the end of the world? Or you are going through a challenge that you can't seem to get over and you think the whole world is going to end or you are going to end? I want you to be encouraged today that that problem is not a stop sign for you. It's just a guide for you to go to where you are going. Don't give up. Be hopeful and be encouraged. Again, this is Monday Motivation with Bukola. And I'm your host today, and I do have a great guest in the house. She's Deborah Williams, and she's going to be telling us about our work advocating for other women who have gone through abuse, and she's also going to tell us about a newly released book. She just released a book. So before we get into that, Deborah, welcome again, and please tell us, who is Deborah?
Well, thank you again, Bukola, for having me. It's such an honor and a pleasure to be here. Deborah is, first of all, Deborah is a servant of Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm a wife and a mother and a grandmother. I'm an advocate for domestic violence, encouraging women that they do not have to stay in that situation. I'm what you call a go-give to the community, helping others, doing what I can, empowering women that they do not have to stay in their shadows.
Wow, I love that women don't have to stay in their shadows. Can you explain a little bit more what that could mean for a woman staying in their shadow?
For a woman to stay in their shadows, especially if she has gone through domestic abuse, is hiding behind makeup, hiding behind shades, just hiding, don't want anybody to know what she's feeling, don't want to share what she's feeling. Everything is kept on the inside. And she's covering up. She's put on this facade on the outside, but on the inside she's hurting. And she no longer have to stay that way. And so that's what I'm an advocate for. It's okay to come out of that shadow. It's okay to come out of your shell. It's okay.
Wow, thank you so much. You can hear that. It's okay to come out of your shadow. And also, I found out that you are a Marykay consultant.
Yes, yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about your career with Marykay and how you are impacting women with that?
Marykay is a vehicle. It's a tool. I don't only do and try to beautify your outside. I try to work with your inside, your spiritual soul, to bring out that inner beauty that's in you and to work on that outer beauty that's on the outside. We do so much cover up with makeup and everything like that, but we don't want to do that. We want to bring in that outer beauty. Marykay is an enhancement. It's not a cover up. It enhances your beauty that you already have. And that's what I do. So I use Marykay as a ministry, and as I use Marykay as a ministry, I minister to women as well to let them know you're not only beautiful on the outside, but you're beautiful on the inside as well.
Oh my goodness, I really like enhancing your beauty. So Marykay enhances the beauty that you already have in you.
Yeah.
And you started an organization called Sister Can You Hear Me?
Yes, yes.
Can you tell us about Sister Can You Hear Me and why Sister Can You Hear Me?
Well, I am a retired daycare owner, and I encountered upon a young lady one day walking down the street with her son, and he fell out, and I was like, what is wrong with him? And she said, he's hungry. And immediately I have a heart for this woman, and I'm like, God, what can I do? So I reached in my pocketbook, gave her some money, and I told her, I said, go get him something to eat, go feed him. And I gave her my phone number, because you just can't leave them there. If you're going to help somebody, help them completely. And I asked for her phone number. She gave me hers. She got in contact with me. She had just got out of a woman's shelter, didn't have anything, no furniture, no food or anything like that. And I said, God, there got to be more to this. I got to do something. What am I here for? And my heart just went out to this young lady. And I said, I called a group of women, and we got together, and they donated furniture, they donated food, everything. We furnished her whole house. And I said, Lord, I see my calling now. I see what you want me to do. And it was like, Lord, I need a name. I need a name. I just can't say Deborah. I said, I need a name. I want to start something different. I want to do, and that's what Sister Can You Hear Me originated from this one young lady, and me wanting to go out and help other ladies, and not just that one sister, but another sister and another sister. Because if we can help each other, each one reach one, it'll be a beautiful world.
Wow, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I started Sister Can You Hear Me in 2013. Then I opened my business and never really done anything with Sister Can You Hear Me. But God has a way of turning you back to where He wants you to start and what He wants you to do. Because what I thought He wanted me to do wasn't that. I thought He wanted me to run a daycare. And that's what I wanted to run a daycare, but that wasn't my passion. My passion and desire was to help women. So it started in 2013, and just 6 months ago, I'm saying, Lord, I know it's more. It's more. And women kept coming. I kept talking to them. I kept mentoring them. We kept helping families. And we kept doing things. We donated to different organizations here in Jacksonville. And I'm like, God, I love this. I love seeing the smile on a woman's face. I love seeing her enhancing herself and want to go to school, want to educate herself, want to do better. And just a hug from her made it all worthwhile.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That is so good. So right now, are you still in the process of trying to get the organization going, or do you hope that at some point you're also going to have like a safe home for women?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to my husband about that. He said, how far do you want to go? And I said, as far as God would take me. So my next journey, yes, I'm starting the organization. Yes, I have my board of directors. I'm putting everything on paper. Yes, my next step is a group home for women. It's a safe haven that they can come to. It's just not enough. It's just not enough homes for them. It's not enough. And I want to be one of those ones that give back to my community. And not only my community, all over the world. Women everywhere. Not just in Florida, everywhere.
Wow. Nice. That is so good to be passionate about this and be looking forward to helping other women. I'm going to be asking you now about your book, because your book, Hiding in Your Shadows. That's the title, Hiding in Your Shadows. And why Hiding in Your Shadows? What informed that title, Hiding in Your Shadows?
From that title, I was thinking about my own self experience, my own life experience, and what I had, and how many times I hid from my family. They didn't know. They didn't know what the abuse I was going through. I was a young girl. Abuse don't have a age on it. My abuse started at the age of 16 when I first had my child, and he became dominant then, and like he owned me, was ownership. And I didn't know. I was young, immature, didn't know what was going on. And it just, escalated from there. And so I hid it for a long time. Only one that knew were my friends that I went to school with. Why? Because they were going through the same thing. They were going through the same thing I was going through. And we used to laugh it off because we thought that was love. We never knew what love was. I never knew what real love was until I came into the knowledge of knowing who Jesus Christ is. And so I didn't know, so I hid for years. And that's where that originated from. I hid behind the closed doors. I hid behind the glasses. I hid within my heart that I didn't want anybody to know. The insecurity, they say all sorts of things to keep you bound. They say all sorts of things to keep you hindered. And I was stuck. I was stuck in that relationship.
So, now this book you have out, what is the message in it?
The message is you do not have to stay there. It's okay. It's okay to let people know that what you're going through. It's okay. You're not the only one. Your voice can help someone else. And that's what happened with me. When a young lady said, your voice can save someone's life. And that touched my spirit, that touched my soul. And I was like, oh my God, this is so true. I am still hiding in the shadows because I never really talked about this. I never really told anyone my story. Only one that knew my story were the one closest to me, and my husband that I have now never knew the depth of the domestic violence that I went through. And so now I'm like, I'm free. Once you open up, you are free. You can tell the world, yes, I've been through that. I am no longer bound. I'm no longer a slave to domestic violence. Yes, that book is about my life experience of what I went through. And it's okay to come out. It's okay to be free. It's okay. And I am so free. And I want to free those that are in bondage right now. I want to free them and let them know it's okay. I'm here for you. You have an advocate. You have someone to talk to. It's okay.
Wow. Good. So, is there a way for women to reach out to you?
Yes. They look under Deborah Williams. I'm on Facebook under Sister Can You Hear Me? I'm on Twitter. I'm on Periscope under I Speak Truth. I haven't been doing my Periscope lately, but I'm getting back on that. I'm on Instagram, and they can also email me at Sister Can You Hear Me 2013 at gmail.com. I'm always available.
Wow.
Always available.
Thank you so much. And when it comes to domestic violence, like you said, you were young and you didn't know, and there are even some people that get into it even at an older age without even knowing that they're going through abuse. So what are the signs a woman should pay attention to, whether you are young or you are older, to know, oh, this person is an abuser, or this person might abuse you?
Well, the first sign you should be looking at is his background. What type of background is he coming from? Because a lot of men, they grew up with this. They've seen it. And this is all they know. And believe it or not, they need help too. The abuser needs help. So look at their background. Find out who they are. Because the more likely, if he's seen it or witnessed it, he's going to do it to you as well. If he become overprotective, want to know everywhere you go, you almost have to sign in like you're checking in on a job. That's another sign. If he even just push you, that's a start. It's a start. So they start off real small. It starts real small, and then they ease themselves into it. You know, they'll start, you know, don't do this, don't do that. And then the next thing, here comes a push or a hit, and it graduates. It just goes up. It just escalates up. So there are small warnings, there are medium warnings, and there are huge warnings.
I kind of like that. Okay, I've heard some women in domestic violence relationships where the men have used mental health as an excuse.
Yes.
Is that also a red flag for a woman to watch out for?
Yeah, that's a red flag. Definitely a red flag for a woman to watch out for. You know, most of the times we think that we're in love, so we ignore the warning signs. The sign's always been there, especially for us older women. The sign is there. There really is no excuse for us not even seeing an older woman. Younger women, teenagers, that's a whole different story because they really don't understand. But I always tell younger girls too, if a boy is hitting on you, that's a sign he's going to beat you all the time. And you don't want to stay in that relationship. Because so many of our younger girls are falling into this domestic violence, and so many are being killed. And so the younger people, the older people, the warnings are there. That mental is there. It's there. You can see it. It's there.
Wow. This is really good to know, to start paying attention to the warning signs. So this month, the month of November, is the month of celebration.
Yes.
The month of Thanksgiving. And, you know, even though it's the month of Thanksgiving, there's already Christmas celebration in the air. But this month of Thanksgiving, I want to ask you, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for life itself. I am so thankful for my family. I am so thankful for that Christ has allowed me to live this long to help others, that I can give back. The holidays are coming up. Christmas, as you said, is coming up. That's when a whole lot of domestic violence takes place as well because of money, tension, jobs. You know, the world has us so bound into material things, and it caused a whole lot of friction in the home. So I'm thankful that I'm alive. I am so thankful that I'm alive, and I'm thankful that I'm able to help others. I don't have much, but that I do have. You can have.
Oh, that is so good. And you know, for women who have gone through domestic violence, there are women, you know, who are out there who have gone through, whether it's domestic violence or has gone through divorce because of domestic violence. You know, what will be your advice for them to pick up the pieces of their lives? Because, you know, excuse me, as an advocate, I hear stories that breaks my heart all the time, where sometimes some women in some countries cannot even get access to anything, even if the man is so rich, but the man uses power and money to just strip them of everything. Yeah. So what will be your message for these kinds of women to be able to pick up the pieces of their life to move forward?
I can relate to that as well. I left with nothing. You have to have a good support team. You have to have a good support team. That is so important. I had a good support team when I left. I didn't have a whole lot of money, so I started over from scratch. And it's just to know that your support team is 100% behind you, that you can just take one day at a time. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard because a lot of times domestic violence is not always physical. It's sometimes financial. So you will think that you can't make it without his money or her money, because you got some men that are abused too, or her money. But you can. I'm here to tell you, I'm a living witness that you can. So take one day at a time. Use all the resources that you have. In your state, there's a lot of help in your state that you can, ask for help. Don't be afraid to open your mouth. Don't be so prideful. A lot of us are so prideful, we don't want to ask for help. So we stay stuck where we're at. So don't be so prideful to ask for help. Go get help. Look in your state for the agencies that are there. Because there's a lot of help for domestic violence now, more so than ever than when I was coming up. I didn't know anything about agencies. And in Jacksonville, we have the Hubbard House and the Hoogley House for women. They have classes. You can go to class, They have all kind of resources now. So dig into your resource. And even if you're still in that relationship, prepare yourself, because you want to get out. Prepare yourself while you're in that relationship. Look for resources. I did. I looked for resources to get out of that relationship. So just keep looking and resource and reach out to people. Reach out. There is somebody that wants to help you.
Wow. I really like prepare, even while you are still there, to start like planning an exit strategy. They call it in business.
Yeah.
So like planning your exit strategy,
Exactly.
Empty-handed. That's a good one, because in the United States there are services, but there are some of the women who might be watching us from other countries where they don't have agencies to support them, or where the agencies available do not even have anything really to support the women with. So it's good to have a plan to escape.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. So please, can you give us the links again to your website and your contact information?
Contact information is SCYHM, which stands for Sister Can You Hear Me, .wibley.com, or you can reach me at SCYHM2013@gmail.com, or on Facebook, where I'm always at, on Facebook, under Sister Can You Hear Me. Inbox me. Everything is confidential. My husband called me 007. I tell nothing. So inbox me. I'm here to help you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And what is your last word for our viewers today?
My last word for the viewers: be free, be happy, and enjoy life. You only have one life to live. Live it to the fullest. And that's in Jesus Christ.
Amen. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate your time. God bless you. And I hope that we'll be back on the show. Again, if you are just watching or just joining us at the last minute here, you can go back to the beginning to watch us. It's Monday Motivation with Bukola, and this show is on YouTube every day. So please, I encourage you to check out Mrs. Deborah Williams' website and connect with her on Facebook and on Periscope. She's there. Connect with her. If you're needing help, contact her. Contact her. She's there for you. And please get the book, Hidden in Your Shadows. Get that book to learn more about somebody's experience and how you can help someone or how you can be encouraged to know that you don't need to keep living in your shadows. Thank you so much again, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.